吃啥都掉人。
干3年，
快点吧！
你们碎嘴子你。
3、2、1，开始。人家说你没实力，要么你就拼一点，对不对？来，师娘准备，3、2、1，开始。不是他没有前奏啊！没有啊！4秒3、2，不给你机会。来呀，行！
我的妈呀，真
我治不了你，
真有心机呀
！3、2、1，开始。8秒34，你有实力，你是狗屁。
都怪你！哎呀妈，让师娘骂我，要不是因为你，师娘就不会骂我。
I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
来的打，给，好。
3、2、1，开始。11秒06，
乱着来！哎呀！我让你急，
你可算心机了。这小崽子反应快啊！
随便挑。
3、2，等一下，我这边不玩了，我也给他站了。来吧。
You what?
3。
你真精，加完还往里顺，
你眼瞎了，
就知道媳妇儿。
来吧，3、2。
我的妈，有完没完呢？
人家喝水不让喝呀，噎死我呀！3、2、1，开始。
哎，到我来
！9秒91。
哎呀！
哪有那么精呢？你还知道拿个新的呀？啊？
哦，还烫呢，还好吃呢。哦，哎，真烫！哎呀，哦，哦，
啊，你真心机啊！
真得劲儿。
这心机婊几个字儿，你是真的非你莫属啊！
师傅，他们欺负我，他们欺负我，师傅，你看给我整全。
哎，这怎么回事啊？
这流汗呢，他欺负
我说你放里，放里。来，自己刚才怎么给人加的就怎么加这个，来，自己快点来，刚才那副嘴脸来，赶紧的来，辣椒油来，快点的，来，辣椒面准备好了，驴打滚准备好了，来，火鸡面料来，拿新的来，给它往里干了，来干来，快点的，别鸡巴磨叽来，我们管你要上贴了，拿出来来，把这个拿出来来拿出来来，可以驴打滚来，驴打滚完就不热了，来，我烫死你了，拿新的来，准备好啊，你不吃今天我撩死你来。手好了，我给你系来，媳妇给他系来，不吃不好使来。麻逼溜的，快点去。
挺辣的，师傅。
辣呀，别人不辣呀。以后好吃一口别吃，你就吃这样的啊。
你给我尝一口。
我操！赶紧的，瞅这个。
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the movement. My name is Producer Mike, and along with GiGiGi Morales, we're going to bring you a movement today, brought to you by Velocity Restorations. www.velocityrestorations.com. We'll get you a treasure trove of information on how you can get some solid rides done like 5,000 other people who have had their rides delivered with a customer-focused approach. It's very difficult to read those words when they're no longer available to you. I just realized I don't really have any copy to say about the great things that the Velocity Restoration folks do. 850-3... Ah, shit. 850-805-3705. Did they just change their number? I think they changed their number. Website's the same, www.velocityrestorations.com. Indeed. Hey, that's how we start things, folks. And I did not forget to hit the record button. I did that shit. All good in the hood. Oh yeah, new Velocity graphics. We're very excited about that. Eddie sent me these about 3 months ago, and yeah, finally got it live. That's how we do it here. And the ever-changing Velocity camera shot. I'm actually just going to call this a headshot, because it's just my head. So, headshot. Yeah, all right. Let me turn off the theme song. Sorry, it gets more difficult because yeah, mouse sucks. What are you gonna do? In any case, headshot. So let me know what you think about the headshot. We're still messing around with some options here. In any case, I do have a main shot here. Is there a better way to do this? Don't I have something like I can go like, yeah, see, that's what I wanted. Yeah. And then we get a little bit of the elbow room. See, everything's coming together. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we got going on today. Well, let me tell you this first before we bring Jay in. The Bucklands have been reaching out today. They're throwing shit on the grill. Like, on the grill. They're using buck sauce. They're using all that stuff. Pictures have been coming in. I know. We're saving them for Sunday. That seems to be the cooking show. A lot of positive feedback on all the cooking we're doing on the Sunday program. But I believe there's like some sort of brat involved at the Buckland farm, so we'll definitely see what's cooking there when Sunday comes. Another thing about the Bucklands, their moon. The Bucklands have a moon, and they're going to be releasing that moon tomorrow evening, I believe. There's various times on when you can see the buck moon. Perhaps Jay can give us some insight on that. I'm literally putting him on the spot right now to tell us a little bit about the buck moon. But I do know Jay actually reached out and said, "Hey, Producer Mike, I got some news about the Hoover Dam." for you. And I'm like, yeah, awesome, because I'm actually planning on going to the Hoover Dam probably next week at some point. And I would love to hear some upcoming news about the Hoover Dam. So that might be exciting. Yeah, we'll visit the chat and see what y'all got going on there. The chat was on fire on Sunday. We had the Tent Gang coming in hot. Tent Gang, holy crap! Just never disappoints. We had Carabo BOC or something. I never remember the name. That individual was in the chat. We had Eddie coming in. The Bucklands were there. I'm probably forgetting a couple of people. Maybe Nola Travel bounced in. But anyway, it was a lot of excitement. 5.5 hour show. What are you going to do? So, but yeah, there was a cooking segment. Cooking segment probably took a minute. We made noodles ramenoff. Oh, so good. Let me know if anyone made it out there. I know the Bucklands are famous for making some of the pasta dishes that they see on their show. Be interesting to see if a noodles ramenoff made their menu. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, getting the mouse to work here again. We do have a co-host. His name is GiGiGi Morales. Avert your eyes! Oh my God, his glasses are off. Oh no, Jay.
What?
Well, we can hear you, but you have frozen up again, and oh my goodness, this is not a Bad Bunny reaction look on your face. This is more of a Jesus,
like a bed of shock.
Yeah, you don't seem like you're in a happy place.
I don't know why that's already happening. What the fuck?
All right, dude. Well, you know the drill. See if you can bounce out of there, and I'll try to get you back in. Good Lord, I hope this isn't happening this early. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'll be right back.
All right, brother. I got to hear about the Hoover Dam and shit. You know what I mean? For the love of God. All right, let's move. Co-host. This might be disastrous. Yeah, it's already looking bad. It's already looking bad. I'm scared. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Streamlabs has had a couple of upgrades since, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. And we were hoping it was going to alleviate all this shit, but I do not know what is occurring. And it appears that the stream is way behind. Oh, maybe it's because... Yeah, it's probably me. All right, so it appears that Jay is back. Let's see if this works. Close. Jay? You know what? Yeah, but you know what? We can hear you, and that's all that matters, right? So let's just go with that. Where's my yay? I got a yay. There it is. Yeah. You're coming in with all your glory, your Jeff Lynne look. I can dig that.
I can't believe it. This already has started and out of nowhere.
But it's okay. We've got a good shot of you. It froze your camera on a very attractive point of view for you. So it's completely fine. It's completely fine. So, Jay, at the top of the show, we showed a video of my new favorite live streaming channel called Allen TV. They're out of, I guess, China, I guess. And they basically just bury food and take diet pills. And it's the greatest stream I've ever seen. What were your initial thoughts?
I was gagging watching that shit, dude. I was like gagging. I'm rolling up the blind. I'm like, this is no way that I'm watching this right now, man. Like, I was like, what the fuck is going on, dude?
Okay, so the reason why that particular video got branded for the top of the show was that channel actually pissed me off on Sunday, because I literally found this channel last week. And I'm like, holy crap, these guys are awesome. What an awesome bunch of people here. So, dude, they're on like every day. They were on every day. They were on like first thing in the morning for me. And they would go for like an hour or two, and then they'd stop, and then they would come back on again, and then they'd stop, and then they'd come back on again. Now, maybe it was just because their stream was cutting out. I don't understand Chinese, so when they came back and they're like yipping and yapping and what they're doing, I don't know what they're saying. It doesn't matter. It's just a visual cornucopia of stimulation. And anyway, I was all fired up to have that as the main video. I was going to go because I wanted them live, right? And I was going to have that live all for the entire Sunday program. And those sons of bitches didn't go live on Sunday. Like, I was so mad. I'm like, where are you guys? Come on. You were on at 4 a.m. yesterday. I tuned to their channel. I even went back and like, all right, maybe they're off on Sundays. Nope. Boom, boom, boom. 5 days ago, 6 days ago, 7 days ago, 8 days ago, 9 days ago, 10 days ago. It's all there, Jay. It's all there. They just decided to fuck me when I went live. But they're still my favorites.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? You know?
I'll be specific.
Like, you know, I don't know what the fuck that was. I want to know what the fuck they were trying to eat. I'm sorry, but so everybody
food.
knows the elbow room is lit tonight.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Shout out to the blondie in the black fucking outfit.
I really wish this mouse would work better.
I'm fucking over here. I can't even pay attention to what we're talking about because you got this up. Shout out to Steve Jessup. I hear that he's going to be doing big things coming soon.
Well, hold on a second, Jay. Are you trying to change the subject because you were completely disgusted by the video? I mean...
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, dude, that shit ruined this alcohol I'm drinking tonight.
I'm trying to get... That's not it. There we go.
There we go.
All right, so I've got the elbow room up. This is what Jay calls lit, ladies and gentlemen. Nice
well, it
job.
was lit right when you changed it. Was they ended up sitting down. The other two went to the bathroom. Yeah, and look at it's always the same guitar player, producer Mike. Why aren't we there? He must be really good.
Yeah. I believe they call that the house musician, perhaps. And
oh, we got a $20.
oh shit! Is it happening again?
Thank you so
Oh!
much. That's fuel for chaos.
That's a fucking Jay. We're getting donations. Oh, it's behind the velocity sign though. We can't see it. Hang on a second. Oh! Oh! All right, velocity. Okay, I can't read it because it doesn't look like any. Okay, we got. All right, let me. Hey, we got tips.
Only the tip.
We got $1 from someone. I'm gonna assume it's. I'm gonna assume it's. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm sorry. I'm assuming it's Eddie, and Eddie sent $1, and I couldn't hear it because I've got headphones on. It comes out of a monitor behind me, but I hope that was loud and clear. Yeah, I hope that was loud and clear. And thank you for the donation. Do we have a? Where's my volume control? Is there a volume control for the donation alert? Because I can't hear shit. Well, whatever. Hey, thank you. Yes, the QR code. Way fuck up there. Jay would point to it, but he's got the rigor mortis working for him right now, right? But yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, we
Thank
need
you
to get
for your patronage.
appreciate that very, very much. Yeah, we hope that we get a lot of velocity activity from the new signage that I got up, Jay, because rumor has it that Velocity's been trying to get like this 50 million BTU air conditioner for their warehouse. Right now, them Velocity boys are just stinking up the place with their pits and their stinky pits because there's no AC in the place. So yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. I feel bad for the boys right now, but soon enough, when they get that nice 15 million BTUs,
50 million BTUs, I believe. Yeah, and
that shit is
yeah,
gonna
Jay,
make them. They're gonna make them feel like they need a sweater. Producer Mike.
yeah, you're probably right. Your friends at your blondie friend there at the elbow room. She got
the
a
elbow. Yeah. She's very distracting, and she's doing that all in heels.
Yeah, she's turning way too much for someone in heels of that height.
Yes, exactly.
My opinion, of course. My opinion.
I mean, I guess Florida women do it differently.
Oh, there's no way. There's no way. Well, maybe. Yeah. You're right.
Look at the guy just got in there. He said, fuck it, we're going to dance with the ladies. Hell yeah.
Yeah. And she's going to keep turning, twisting the night away, if you will.
No way. Fuck's sake.
What? What's with that? What's with that fucking language, Jay? What, you can sound drops that swear and stuff?
Really?
Yeah, dude.
I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
Autism has become an epidemic.
It appears that I'm sitting at the bar, and I've lost a little weight. That's cool.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah, I'm clapping my hands.
Hell yeah,
Very happy
dude.
about that. Hell yeah, I like to clap my hands.
Sounds like you're going to be at Fort Lauderdale very soon. Look at, there's Rad Brad right there.
Oh, yeah! Rad Brad, yeah. Holy shit.
Holy shit, dude.
Oh, look at that. He's buying shots for the house guy.
Yeah, yo, social right here on the show with the guys. Hell yeah.
Oh, that is awesome. Oh my God, to the left there, that's Seth and Jamie.
Holy shit, dude.
Oh.
We all made it out to fucking the elbow room. Hell yeah, dude.
Great. That is fantastic.
That's coming
all
soon.
Right.
Coming soon, and we're gonna go camping at Lake Ridge.
Yeah, we'll talk about that coming up. We're also going to talk about we talked about on the Sunday program. We've got a Rad Brad sighting that will be happening in a few weeks.
Stoked for that, dude. I am so stoked.
Hell yeah!
When I saw the Sunday show, I was shocked. I was like, oh shit, Rad Brad is gonna be there, and he's gonna be part of the Wake, Sake, and Bake. Holy
yeah,
shit.
it's amazing how much Brad can enjoy his existence and his life and whatnot when he breaks up with his girlfriend.
It's freedom, dude. It's freedom.
Yeah.
Is it the girlfriend that threw the keys at him and almost punted his cat across the room?
Oh yeah, and that graduated to smashing all his glasses in his kitchen and stealing $1,400 off of his kitchen table. So.
Wow.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely get a Rad Brad story. Remember the Rad Brad story or Sad Brad? It was Sad Brad stories.
Sad Brad stories. We haven't had one since November. I think.
Yeah, we toned it down because, like I said, the aforementioned girlfriend.
The bitch. You mean?
Yeah, she just didn't like. I mean, she was the one who didn't like. She didn't like the moniker Sad Brad. It's like, we didn't give him the name. Steve Jessup gave him the name. So now we had to change his name so the girlfriend would feel better. I mean, does that even make any flippin' sense whatsoever?
It doesn't make sense at all. I feel bad for Sad Brad.
Hell yeah. I mean, do you know the comedian Joey Coco Diaz?
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, can you imagine if his girlfriend said, I don't really like Coco. I like vanilla. Make yourself Joey Vanilla Diaz while we're dating. And then no shit. And he goes to frickin', I'm Joey Vanilla Diaz now. Sorry. You know, get a pair of
Yeah.
nuts. So Brad got his nuts back, got rid of the girl. Yeah, we'll have Brad give us a full story on that. But I wanted to lead you in, Jay. Why don't you take us around the world? We haven't been around the world with you in a minute.
In a minute. Producer Mike, if I were you, I would try to go get something to drink, because this will be the perfect time.
Perfect. I'm gonna get some fucking 5'9" Keith. Well, it's not 5'9" Paps, but
it's something. It's
or
something.
I'm sorry, Buckland Paps. No, wait. Fuck it. Jay Morales, ladies and gentlemen.
Hell yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Jay Morales Around the World. Tonight we're talking about the Supreme Court rules in favor of a Texas marijuana user in the landmark gun right case. For years, one of the biggest legal contradictions in America has been the conflict between state marijuana laws and federal law. More than half the country has legalized cannabis in some form, yet marijuana remains illegal under federal law. That contradiction has now taken center stage in one of the most significant Second Amendment rulings of the year. On June 18th, the United States Supreme Court anonymously ruled in favor of Texas resident Ali Daniel Hamani, finding that the federal government violated his constitutional rights when it prosecuted him simply because he regularly used marijuana while possessing a firearm in his home. The case began after federal investigations searched Hamani's home during a terrorist-related investigation. Although no terrorism charges were ever filed, the agent found a handgun and a small amount of marijuana. Hamani openly admitted that he used cannabis several times a week. Federal prosecutors then charged him under a decades-old federal statute, 18 U.S. Code Section 922G3, which prohibits anyone considered an unlawful user of a controlled substance from possessing firearms. The government's position was simple. Because marijuana remains a Schedule I controlled substance under federal law, anyone who uses it loses their rights to own a firearm. But the Supreme Court wasn't convinced. Writing for the anonymous court, Justice Neil Gorsuch explained that the government failed to demonstrate any historical tradition would justify permanently stripping someone of their Second Amendment rights solely because they occasionally use marijuana. The court emphasized that Hamani wasn't accused of being violent, wasn't intoxicated while possessing the firearm, and posed no demonstrated danger to the public. The decision is important, but it's also limited. The court did not strike down the federal law itself. Instead, it ruled that the law was unconstitutional as it applied to Hamani's specific circumstances. That means prosecutors may still pursue similar cases involving dangerous behavior, drug addiction, or evidence that someone poses a real risk. Still, the ruling represents a major shift in how courts may approach cannabis users' constitutional rights. And there's much more on that, but I don't want to keep going on that because then we'll waste too much time, and I want to read those comments. They're coming in hot there, Producer Mike.
Beauty.
Federal government takes major step towards psychedelic medicine. This is something I wanted to mention last week. Psychedelic medicine has long existed on the fringes of medical research, but 2026 is quickly becoming a turning point. This month, the federal government announced a series of significant actions that could accelerate the development of psychedelic therapies for mental health conditions, particularly for military veterans suffering from PTSD, depression, and treatment-resistant illnesses. On July 13th, the Food and Drug Administration finalized new guidance for companies developing psychedelic medicines. The document outlines how clinical trials should be designed, monitored, and conducted safely, providing research with a clear roadmap towards eventual FDA approval. While the guidance does not legalize psychedelics for recreational use, it signals something equally important. Federal regulators are actively preparing for the possibility that psychedelic-based medications could become approved medical treatments. The FDA also announced a nationwide public hearing scheduled for September 14th. The hearing will gather input in scientists, physicians, researchers, patient advocates, and industry leaders regarding how psychedelic medicines could be safely administered in supervised clinical settings. Perhaps the biggest announcement came through a new partnership between the Department of Veterans Affairs and the Department of Health and Human Services. The two agencies signed a memorandum of understanding designed to expand clinical research involving psychedelic therapies for veterans. The agreement aims to increase participation in clinical trials, improve data sharing with the FDA, and help move promising treatments through the approval process more efficiently. Uh, there's many more on that. If you want to find out some more, make sure you look up the next steps of the psychedelic medicine that's getting approved on September 14th. The Hoover Dam, producer Mike. Before we talk
Yay!
about the Buck Moon here. Where is it? Here it is. The Hoover Dam faces new challenges as water levels continue to fall. For nearly 90 years, Hoover Dam has stood as one of America's greatest engineering achievements, of course, for generating electricity for millions of people while controlling the flow of Colorado River. But today, the iconic landmark is facing one of its biggest challenges since it was completed in 1936. Officials say the continued decline of Lake Mead, the nation's largest reservoir, is threatening the dam's ability to generate hydroelectric power at normal levels. I believe so. Water experts warn that if lake elevations continue to drop, Hoover Dam could lose a significant portion of its electricity generating capacity over the next several years. The concern isn't that the dam itself is in danger of failing. Instead, the issue is simple physics. Hydroelectric turbines depend on water pressure to spin and generate electricity. As lake levels fall, there is less water pushing through the turbines, reducing both efficiency and overall power production. To prepare for that future, the U.S. Bureau of Reclamation announced a $52 million investment in Hoover Dam infrastructure earlier this year. The funding will modernize equipment, improve reliability, and help ensure that the facility continues delivering power despite increasingly difficult operating conditions. Meanwhile, the broader Colorado River Basin continues to experience historic stress. Recent reports show that Lake Mead and Lake Powell have reached their lowest combined storage levels on record, highlighting the long-term impacts of drought, rising temperatures, and increasing water demand across the Southwest. Even with those challenges, the Hoover Dam remains a critical part of the Western power grid. The facility supplies electricity to Arizona, Nevada, California, and tribal communities throughout the region, serving millions of homes and businesses. Engineers continue monitoring reservoir levels daily while water managers negotiate new long-term agreements governing how Colorado River water is shared among the 7 basin states. Tourism at Hoover Dam remains strong, though, with millions of visitors traveling to landmark each year. I hear that producer Mike is heading out there. And the dam continues to operating normally and remains open to visitors, except for occasional maintenance activities and temporarily operational adjustments.
Jay, can you do a quick internet search for me real quick? And please type in current status of Hoover Dam visitation. Because I think there is an update to your report.
We missed the report by fucking the guy that helps me with this shit fucked up. It's temporarily closed. Yeah, closure started yesterday. Yeah, fuck me, huh?
Yeah. What? Yeah. I learned about the story yesterday as well, and this is going to cause a problem for me because I need to get to Arizona, and I was going to take a bus trip to visit the Hoover Dam because that would get me to Arizona. Because I need to get to Arizona to join the DraftKings lineups I want to get into because I'm banned from it in the state of Nevada. And then I read that story and I'm like, well, shit. I was literally planning to buy I was going to plan it today, Jay, as one of the things for the show. I'm like, hey, we'll go online, and producer Mike's going to book his trip. Going to go to the D, right? I'm going to stay at the D downtown, and then take the bus trip, and then, yeah, not so much.
Yeah. Damn, dude.
Yeah. Anyway, great Hoover Dam update, Jay. What else do you got for us?
The buck moon returns to light up the summer sky. Sky watchers across North America are in for one of the year's most beautiful celestial events as the buck moon reaches its peak on Wednesday, July 29th, while the moon becomes officially full at 10:35 a.m. Eastern Time. The best viewing won't happen until after sunset, when it rises low in the southeastern sky, glowing with a warm golden orange color. Yeah, did you want me to go into the history on it too, or you good on that?
How about just a history of the golden orange color? Not unlike the new velocity signage we have, ladies and gentlemen. 850-805-3705 will get you to the velocity, folks. Also, www.velocity.com will also let you know the address that I cannot pronounce. Velocity. Restorations.com. They are a sponsor, like they should be.
Like they should be. That's a fact.
Anyway, hey, that's great stuff, Jay. So we have a buck moon. What's the best times to see it? Do we have any?
I don't
that?
believe that we have a time yet.
All right.
Like
Well,
I
ladies
said,
and gentlemen, Lana, why go ahead and take this? Panama City, Florida. Sunset is going to be at 7:39
there we go.
p.m. Tomorrow
Producer
night,
Mike
and at
Conrad.
around 7:56 p.m. is excellent timing for the Panama City, Florida area. If you're in Virginia, 8:22 is your sunset.
Something. There's a new sheriff in town.
And the moonrise should be around 8:38 p.m. local in the Virginia area. Iowa, Louisiana. Sunset is in around 8:37 p.m. Moonrise at 8:54. I take that back. 7:57 p.m. and moonrise around 8:15. And finally, Hamden, Connecticut. I'm sorry, not finally, but Hamden, Connecticut, sunset at 8:14 p.m. You should see that moon coming up around, 8:30 p.m. local in Hamden. And then, Jay, finally, but certainly not least, Buffalo, New York.
Oh, shit.
Sunset is at 8:41 p.m. Moonrise at roughly 8:58 p.m. tomorrow night. So there you go, Jay.
Hell yeah, thank you. Thank you for that information.
You mentioned the chat. The chat is going flippin' nuts. Why don't we take a look there, and then we're going to see what Eddie Weber has sent in over the past.
Who's sniffing my nutsack?
Ooh, Jesus. Which nutsack is that? Is it? Yeah, it is. All right. Getting right to the top, Jay. It's all yours, buddy.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. We got here Eddie Weber right before the show starts, as always. Hell yeah, fellas. I had to cut out of work early today, or most of us did, really. The damn heat. Hell yeah, dude. It's just disrespectful. He said 128 degrees inside the shop. Can't wait for us to get the AC. Dude, you guys are going to get that 12 million BTU AC.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's gonna,
You're going to be able to.
wearing that. Go ahead.
Dude, you're going to be able to frickin' fix cars, restore cars, and hang meat in that frickin' warehouse.
It's going to be rocky in the house. Instead of punching meat, they're going to be punching doors.
Wow, is very nice.
Hell yeah.
Eddie Weber, the motherfucking King Morales. Hell yeah, we're always here, Eddie Weber. Thank you for the love. Eddie Weber, as seen on X Hamster, Reddit, and YouPorn. Producer Mike! Fuck yeah, dude. That's how you do it, dude.
Yeah,
Man,
I'm
not even ready for that.
Yeah, I'm more of a X videos dude. Yeah. Anyway.
That's the one that you gotta hit. Boop, chupapi muñeño.
Oh, you got it. And a little bit of D's nuts.
Nuts.
You don't trust me, Jay. I hit you with a bunch of chupapis through the broadcast. You just don't hear it.
I know. That's how I wish that I could hear it.
Well, you can hear it on the rebroadcast. That's the only way I can get you to watch the show afterwards.
Okay, here we go. Vixen, Mysterious Vixen. Hello, y'all. I call social. It's social.
Let's do it. We're gonna have to take Jay's word for it. It looks
I
like
just
he's...
took a sip of my drink, and I'm about to spark up the second blunt. You guys are missing out tonight.
yeah.
We're getting ripped tonight.
I know. We gotta I mean, we've got audio figured out. I think our audio has been pretty decent. I got the phone thing
Did
figured
you have
out.
an
We
update
might have.
just recently?
I had two of them.
Just had
There
one.
was
Yeah,
there was
one.
two.
Wonder if that's
Yeah,
something to do with it.
I don't know, man. That's
That's
all right. This
I blame
works.
them. No, it's okay,
But-
dude. It works. I'm here.
Yeah.
We're doing it radio style tonight here
Yeah.
on the movement.
If I knew this was going to be the way it was going to work, I would have had your first shot up because you looked a little autistic in that first shot. Yeah, just a little bit.
Damn, dude, damn.
Eliza, very nice.
Anyway, yeah, Mysterious Vixen. It's always good for a social, and she's actually the new sheriff in town, Jay. She's the one cleaning up the chat room, making sure
I want
the
you
colonel
cowboys to know something.
and
New sheriff in town.
and Crawlface don't show up, right? Because Mysterious Vixen's just been just dropped my gold bar.
I want the rest of you cowboys to know something.
Hell yeah!
New sheriff in town.
Mysterious Vixen's gonna put on that sheriff badge and clean up shit. Actually, I've told her just to shoot Crawlface and the colonel just like dead right in the middle of the street where they stand.
Oh shit, that's a true fucking
Brilliant.
sheriff right there. Jesus.
Hell yeah!
Oh,
Fuck yeah!
God.
Anyway, yeah.
At noon too, like I had new shooting.
Oh yeah. Well, shit. That's what I need. I need one of those. Do you got one of those high noon whistles? You know how they like high noon happens and they're about to go to the showdown and.
It's high noon.
Oh, that kind of works a little bit. That's kind of evil, isn't it? It's a little on the evil side, no, Jay?
It's kind of evil, but that's what we got. Yeah.
All right. So socials are working good. I'm actually going to take another one. That's it. That's the one. Look at Jay Morales, everybody. Way to go, buddy.
Hell yeah, dude. Chupapi Muñeño? Yeah. Yo. Okay, going on here. Eddie Weber. Yeah, me too. And one that starts with pushing the damn button. LOL. Is that a bracket from the beginning of the
It could
show?
be a bracket. I'm pushed well, maybe because I have to record. I press that button. I press the button on my dab. Well, this one doesn't need a button. This is just an inhale and go.
Okay, we got here Vixen. Thankfully, my dumbass figured out, hey, I can be here for a little bit on my tablet.
Hell
That's
yeah.
good.
Look at that.
You got other options. Eddie Weber, intro video of the Asian chicks. I'm finna unsubscribe. LOL. What the fuck is that? The fuck you typing in?
I'm telling you, dude, you've got to watch this on the daily. I'm up early, and I guess it's because of the time thing in the
fuck?
right in the Asian area there. That, yeah, they were on all the time, dude. I sat there watching this thing, couldn't understand a word for it was like 45 minutes straight. They're just Actually, when I first watched it, Jay, they were burying ramen. It was bowls and bowls of ramen. They just kept shipping them in, and they're just raw. It was flipping awesome. I'm like, these guys are ruining my cooking segment on my program because they're just
Pocket top ramen on the stove.
yeah. It is what it is.
That one was a good one.
Anyway, good use of brackets, Eddie. Nice job.
Yeah, that was good job. Good job. We got Buckland in the house. Hello, all. Eddie Weber, Buckland says, check out Buckland Restaurant, Princeton, West Virginia.
Nice.
Vixen, I hope that everyone is having a great Tuesday. All
Not
right,
bad.
all right. Buckland said grilling, producer Mike.
Yeah, he sent me a picture of it. I think he's doing. I think he was doing brats, if I'm not mistaken. We're gonna showcase all of the Buckland cuisine this week.
It's so
we see some
uncanny.
really good stuff. Hell yeah, hell
It's
yeah.
so
And then
uncanny. That guy looks just like fucking Brad, dude, from the back. So weird.
oh yeah, that
When
guy
he
in
looks
front of
away, look.
Yeah.
That's Brad, dude. That's Brad.
right there. Yeah,
Right
hairline
there.
especially.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. That's Brad right there, hairline.
Yeah, Brad sports that George Costanza haircut for whatever reason, and I'm not sure why, but
It just his head is shaped for it though. That's the problem. You don't think
yeah.
so?
Well, no, I think so. We'll talk about it when he comes in
You're gonna do-
studio.
you're gonna do
NFL
phone calls?
opening weekend.
You gonna do phone calls?
Well, we might get Eddie. We might have Eddie call in when we get to his segment. But
If
we
you
gotta
do a mini
understand.
5-minute phone call, I would like to be in it. Even 3. Give me a 3-minute bracket.
No, the
I'll
understand.
do
You
the
have to.
3 minutes.
No. Brad's going to be in studio. It's going to be opening weekend. I don't. Brad doesn't watch these programs. He's got. He's
He's
the
got a
chief-
life. He's got an
Yeah, he's-
epoxy business.
Yeah, he's the CEO of a major epoxy flooring company.
That's a fact.
So yeah, don't trust me. We'll get plenty of a Brad update when he
I'm
arrives.
excited. I love him, dude. He's like an uncle to me, man.
Hell yeah. He's like a retarded brother for me, but anyway.
Very nice.
Oh my God, what's that guy's name? If I remember, I'll
Corky?
let you know.
Corky?
Is it?
I don't know.
Vixen
me what it
says, when it comes to me, I'll let you know. Not Vixen. Eddie Weber, what's on the grill, Buck? Jeremy Buckin says, beer brats, Eddie. Beer brats.
In buck sauce.
In buck sauce. Hell yeah. Eddie Weber, fuck yeah. Vixen says, beer. Oh, wait. We got more? There's more? Ooh. I pressed a button that went too quick. Holy shit.
That's all right. You take your time. Everyone
yeah,
can read
yeah.
ahead if they like.
Yeah, if they would like. Here we go. Vixen says, beer brats sounds damn good. And then she also says, Jay looks so serious there. Yeah, true. Eddie Weber. Buck, how tall are the tomato plants this week? Buckland says 7 feet or more, Weber. Eddie Weber says, hell yeah, bro. Eddie Weber says 135,000 square foot shop at a constant high 60s and low 70s. Quoted too many commas, but they're making it happen. I mean, Eddie Weber, they got that Weber money. They got that Kim Kardashian money. They got
Post
that
Malone money.
Post Malone money. What is that? What Travis Barker money? Come on, dude.
Mm-hmm.
They got you guys. They know that they need the perfection. Anyway, Eddie Weber also says, fuck, bracket, velocity being hotter than Rob's spoon. And bracket, as for the AC bring up.
That's I don't know about that. Okay.
Vixen says, sorry, I got quiet. I dropped my THC vape and I had to find it. No, it's okay. You're good. We did that social. Vixen says, and now I am taking a big old hit. Hell yeah. Eddie Weber says, who else here? Vixen says, I am. Vixen says also, roll call, LOL. Does that mean another? Yeah, light him up. I think we have another social we have to do. That's a new one.
All right. I can do it.
All right, I'm going to take a sip of this drink and then I'll hit the blunt.
I can do it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's it, Jay. That's it, Jay. Nice and easy, buddy. Nice and easy. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes,
That's how we do
sir.
Yes, sir. Happy to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir. Okay, let's see here. Vixen says, yeah, I agree with Eddie. Sunday show was awesome. Yeah, it was.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
going to
you.
say, I love onions. And this man here, just overloads everything with onions.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I actually did not put enough onions. I actually did not use enough onions on Sunday. I should have done 2 of those little packets. Bang, bang.
Yeah,
But
fuck it.
I love the way an onion cooks up, saute it, makes the whole room smell like that sweet onion, and then I had bacon going. This apartment smelled awesome. Absolutely awesome.
All right, here we go. Wait, good night, everyone. What's going on?
Hey, that sounds like a J-Dad comment.
Hey, look at yeah. Yeah, what up, Dad?
Hey, Papa Morales.
Papa Morales in the house. He says Red Rum was the new. What's new, brother? He also says Mysterious Vixen, hello. Eddie Weber says Papa Morales.
Very
hello
social,
to you,
very
Vixen.
social.
Yeah, very social, very social. Eddie Sup, thumbs up. Eddie Weber says, hotter than a crackhead spoon. Florida is brutal right now.
Fuck yeah.
Buckland, what's up? Vixen says, hey, wait a minute. LOL, I was taught not to point.
You can do it when you're live on a stream in the chat. Yeah. That's no problem.
Is she talking about the spoon?
No, I thought it was another donation because the music changed a little bit. It's just telling me that we're getting a little deep into the tunage. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. Where am I at here? Yeah, wait a minute. LOL, I was starting not to point, said Vixen. There we go. Papa Morales, yeah, I see it. It's crazy down there. Vixen says, a gun at anything that I ain't going to eat. A gun at anything
I ain't gonna eat. So in other words, if she ain't gonna eat it, she's gonna fucking light it up with an AK.
Right.
You what?
Okay, here we go. Eddie Weber says, my boss walked around handing out popsicles at about 3 p.m. Like, motherfucker, it's 128 Fahrenheit degrees in the shop. On a side note, let me get that grape one, though.
Yeah, and don't split it up. I want both of those, all right? I know they come glued together in the 2-pack. I want the whole thing.
Right. And then Papa Morales, comment, share, like, and subscribe. Hell yeah, he knows the business.
Thank you kindly, sir.
Vixen says grapes the best. Hell yeah, it is. Papa Morales, yikes, 128 degrees. Eddie, that's hotter than hell.
It is hotter than hell. That's hotter than Vegas. 107 today. That's ridiculous, you know?
No, yeah, no. Eddie Weber says, dude, I cranked my truck to leave work and my truck was already at operating temperature. Yeah, that's hot. That's when you need to press hot.
Yeah, well, I think it's more of a that's hot. That's hot. That's hot.
That one's good when
That's
it's
hot.
let's see. And then, wow, said Papa Morales. And then Eddie Weber says, bracket elbow room. Don't do my boy like that. Brad is a whole different being. Dude's a fucking beast. I mean, the dude is tall, but you know what I noticed with Brad, Eddie? Is that Brad wears those tight polo shirts on purpose because that's going to cause the attention grabber. You know, he's a very, dude, I'm telling you, Sad Brad got it going on. I don't know what it is. He knows how to pull him. Crazy or not. Am I right, producer Mike?
Rad Brad knows how to wear a polo shirt. I've said that many times. He can wear a polo shirt.
Yeah. He can wear a polo shirt. He was fucking decked out when we went to Puerto Rico, man.
Oh hell yeah! Well, I mean,
we all have to take a trip down there.
Yeah, I think that's something that maybe we've talked about heading to the elbow room. We've talked about we've talked about cruising in the past. I think we're landing on doing Lake Ridge for the 420 celebration next spring. I think we really should put our focus onto that. And now that Rad Brad is single, we should be able to get Rad Brad to make an appearance at said event. So that's always fun.
Right. I'm excited to see you guys together this Sunday at the, my
we'll be
favorite show,
opening-
Wake, Sake, and Bake.
Opening NFL Sunday, so it'll be in a few weeks.
But it's gonna be it's gonna be a Wake, Sake, and Bake, right?
He is showing up for Wake, Sake, and Bake at some point. He's not going to be here for the beginning of it. Brad does not do first thing in the morning.
This is a long one on Sunday. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So he'll get here when he gets here, and then for opening NFL weekend, Brad and I are going to do an NFL Sunday hang. We're going to watch the NFL football games, and we're going to just, it's not going to be a real show. We're just turning the cameras on. We're going to eat, and we're just going to scream at the television when all of our bets fail. That's basically it.
All right.
If anyone saw the Thanksgiving show from last year, it's going to be basically that. When Brad and I were at the Sahara, that's all we did. We just sat there and watched TV. Real riveting stuff. All right, Jay, I know you'll have to look at your TV to see most of this stuff, but we're gonna move into some Eddie content here.
I'm excited.
Specifically some Velocity stuff here. So Eddie sent us a link to the Velocity website where there is now a classic vehicle blog, and you're also given the opportunity to join the Velocity VIP experience. Highly suggest that you subscribe to that. We're going to pause on that one ourselves. But here's that Bronco I think Eddie was chatting about, Jay. This one's a blue one, and there's a red truck that I'm going to show as well. That I think last week was when Eddie got all mad at me. He's like, "Dude, I sent it to you," and I'm like, "I couldn't find it." All right, well, we got it now. But anyway, this is a sharp-looking Velocity specimen right here. Wonder where this is. It doesn't look like Florida. I don't know. Maybe Eddie knows about the photo shoots that they do. I mean, Eddie's a sexy guy. I can't believe they don't use Eddie in all of these photo shoots.
Like you said on Sunday, I think you said it Sunday, right? That Eddie's very photogenic. Like
Hell yeah.
He loves taking pictures. And you know what? I did notice that. But I feel like he's keeping up with his history, with his life. That's what he's doing. Now that's riveting.
Hell yeah. So yeah, they got a lot of
beautiful.
Hell yeah, they got a lot of great stuff. So yeah, head over there, folks. So that's good stuff. Yeah. All right, I've got. Yeah. See, these transitions are going to be terrible. I don't have any of these on the appropriate monitor, so now I've got to do this like I don't know what I'm doing, which I don't.
Beautiful vehicles.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a little bit behind. Remember?
I know where it is. Okay, I'm on the wrong one. Yeah. So we're gonna play the. Let me. Oh, shit. This is the truck that.
Oh shit. There we go.
Yeah, look at this thing. Oh, this is it. Look at this truck. In about 15 seconds, Jay. This is a flatbed. They got the wood paneling in the flatbed, which I'm always a big fan of. That's a pretty truck. Let's get a still shot. Yeah, look at that thing.
Look at that.
Yeah, I did mention to Eddie that that I may have him call in. Eddie, don't. We're running out of time at this point, but
we can
next
give him
week
some
we'll.
time, dude. We can give him some time.
No, we can't. We're over an hour, Jay. You know the rules. But next week we'll plan a little bit better for it, and we can get an update on all the things that are going on in Velocity, along with hopefully bringing the temperature down. We love the fact that everything at Velocity Restorations is going hot, 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 hot. There it is, right there. There it is. But we do want to make sure that we're not breaking any OSHA rules down there. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
But that is good stuff. Hell yeah. So Jay, I think it's hey, we did great. We're at the end of the hour.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is fantastic. Now, Jay, I do have some I think you're going to find this very disappointing, and I want to apologize right from the beginning. But I'm sorry, but this is a production thing that just had to be done, and I hope you're not too upset. However, because this show has been just such a pain in the ass in trying to contain it into the formatted 1-hour program, which we did today, and I think we did great. Okay? I think we did great. However, I'm sorry, but I am removing Stella from the rotation of the movement. And I know this is probably devastating to you, and I'm so sorry. But I will throw you this bone. If you can drag your ass out of bed on Sunday at whatever point, and you give us a little ringy-dingy call-in, I will bring Stella up on the Sunday show, and then you and I can hang out together and do some Stellaness on Sunday. So, Jay, it is what it is, buddy. I'm sorry, bud.
I mean, okay, we didn't even make it far with Stella.
I actually been thinking, like, well, what do I do on the Sunday program? Do I just like wipe out that game and just start over? Which I think I will do eventually. But yeah, I don't want to like end that one. I mean, we told her how much we liked Kim Kardashian's ass, and she's, Stella seemed, semi-interested in that.
Offended. She's offended again.
Anyway. Well, Jay, enjoy your week, brother. I hope everything works out great this time.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it for another wonderful week here on the movement that, hopefully these freaking updates get better for the next one, ladies and gentlemen. We'll catch you on next Tuesday. Thank you very much, Eddie Weber Foundation, for the donation today.
Yeah, and tune into the Unbound program, which you can hear and see, for that matter, on the Jay Morales Unbound channel on YouTube every Monday and Friday I think he is settled in at 9:30 or 10:30 Eastern time, Monday and Friday nights. It's best just to, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell on not only this channel, but on Jay Morales Unbound. It doesn't get any better than that. Our friends at Velocity Restorations, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing blocked, right? Yeah, there it is. www.velocityrestorations.com. If you want that Bronco, I think that's why they have it on the website. It's probably available down there. 850-805-3705 during normal business hours. We'll probably get that answered for you as well. Again, this has been fan-flippin-tastic. Appreciate you all joining us, and we hope to see you again when we do this again. Can you tell I'm trying to delay to get the thanks for watching up? There it is. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and I just realized there's no music playing. Usually the music playing makes it, transition better. But of course, whatever. There we go. That's what I want. Billy Joel bass lines, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.